Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. We've got Wells. He's out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Dick in at the 2. Now, here's Collins. Lets it go. He trains. Shot is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Mexico City's head coach. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Here's Steffens. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Pass to Dick. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Whitehead. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Steffens, shoots the 3. Whitehead with the rebound. Pass to Smooth. Out left to the wing. Lock at 6. For the 3. Rebounded by Temple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes down low. Stevens, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Dick's got 5 now.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And Mexico City calls their first time out of the game. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at Toronto. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Matthews, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Dick. And here is Barnes. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. No good.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Dick wide open. No good from outside.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Smooth passes to Beach. Mexico City moving it around. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Steffens. Pass to Dick. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Toronto shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Barnes.
2 shots.
Barnes hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Collins from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. Here's the lob to the hoop. Matthews with the steal. Here's Smooth. Out to the right wing. And he hits it to tie the game up. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now, Dick. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Temple. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
Barnes has got 3. Assists in the game. Mexico City has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Whitehead passes to Smooth. This one for 3. And Mexico City another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Barnes. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Collins passes to Smooth. Here's the screen. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Stephens. His last outing, 16 points for him. Wells kicks to Barnes. Here's Stephens. Clock at 4. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Smooth. Coming off a solid outing against Denver. B-Train passes to Whitehead. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Stephens. Dick with it. Pass to Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot at it. Well, basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wells has got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
Let's hear it for you.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's Drew. Matthews, a screen on Walton. Matthews into the lane. Takes it off the glass. Matthews has got his second bucket tonight.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Tyler. He's covered by Matthews. And Temple kicks to Tyler. Shoots over Matthews. Tyler, no good. For Mexico City, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Pass to Matthews. Matthews sets a screen for Matthews. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Watson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Tyler. Launches it. Matthews with the rebound. So for Mexico City, the last game, a win against him. Here's Drew. There's the screen. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Tyler. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Now, here is George. Here's Drew. Down low. Here's Matthews. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And here's Barrett. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock. Matthews against Walton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mexico City has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Watson. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now, here's Collins. After R.J. Barrett's miss. Pass to Drew. Back to Collins from outside the arc. That shot, no good. Raptors with the lead. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Walton against Matthews. Now, here's Walton. He's covered closely. Over Matthews. And it's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Mexico City has possession. Outside Collins. Toronto grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's Mexico City. They're up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Mexico City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We've got B-Train. Might head out there with Smooth. Then there's Carr. And it's James in at the 3. And for the Raptors, we've got Brady Dick. Barnes out there with Wells. And it's Temple in at the center, filling out the middle. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Intercepted. There's Whitehead. It's good from long range. Whitehead's got the lead up to 5 now for Mexico City.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Dick from past the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes. Here's Whitehead. And Mexico City, another 3.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Dick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
3 points.
Dick's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Raptors. Carr with the ball. Here's Smooth. He's got 7. To the inside. Here's B-Train. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Steffens. Pass to Wells. A 3-ball. No good that time.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Inside, here's B-Train. They get a hand on it. Raptors trail by 4. Dick passes to Barnes. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Dick. Pass to Temple. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Temple's got his second basket of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders helpless to stop him.
And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Smooth. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. That one good for 2. And that's now 6 points for B-Train.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Fast break. Here comes Mexico City. Smooth. That's good. And it's a 6-point Mexico City lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Mexico City.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. 6-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Throws it up high. Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes. Smooth. That's another one for him. He's 5th in just 7 shots.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now Barnes. Pass to Dick. Here's Steffens. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Barnes, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And checking out some stats for B-Train. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in rebounding. And defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking second in the league in blocks per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Pass to Smooth. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes outside. To stop the run. B-Train with the rebound. B-Train's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smooth passes to B-Train. Out left to the wing. Outside, James. Pass to Whitehead. Here's B-Train. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Stevens. The train. Dick can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Carr. Here's Smooth. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Stevens. Drills the three-pointer. Steffens got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Brett, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Mexico City making some changes. Collins comes in for Carr, and it's Matthews in for Whitehead. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're just preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Mexico City making some changes. Matthews, he's checked in for B-Train. George comes in for Smooth, and Drew subbed in for James. Pass to Tyler. Over Collins. Tyler, no good. Mexico City leading by 7. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dick's got 9 points now in the quarter.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Matthews passes to Matthews. Here's Drew. There's a screen. Over Barrett. Drew gets the bucket. Drew's got 5.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. Made no impact, but they still got the score.
Here's Dick. And it's good off the back rim and in.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
At the elbow, Collins. Matthews with it. He's picked up by Dick. Matthews finds George. Outside Collins. Matthews sets a screen for Collins. On the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Releases. Matthews with the rebound. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Mexico City. They've led by as much as 10. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Dick can't get it to go. Mexico City leading by 6. Drew passes to Matthews. Outside Collins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Tyler. He's guarded by Collins. And here's Barnes for 3. It's it alive. Matthews with the rebound. Pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Collins. Back to George. Dick with the steal. To the paint. And Watson slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Truly gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Temple's checked in, and Wells is subbed in for R.J. Barrett. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. Barnes passes to Temple. Pass to Dick. Lock at 6. There's the 3. And number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Outside Matthews. Now here's Collins. It's rebounded by Dick.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Stevens. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Mexico City lead. Mexico City has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Collins passes to Matthews. Off target with his 3. The Raptors shooting 47%, pretty solid. Barnes, bounce pass. Pass to Wells. Here's Temple. Here's Stephens. A 3 from Barnes. That one doesn't go. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mexico City leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing.
All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. For the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately from this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Grady Dick in this one.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
You've got Smooth. Cars out there with B-Train. Then it's James. And it's Whitehead in at shooting guard. Here's Stevens. Drops in the tray. Stevens got 11 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And for the Raptors, Barnes out there with Wells. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Temple in at the 5. Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Raptors trail by 4. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Dick with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevens. Offline with his 3. Mexico City leading by 4. Here's Whitehead. He's got 8. Oh, that's blocked. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Stevens, the pass to Dick. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Smooth. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Stevens. 11 points in the game. Wells passes to Stevens. Wells in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Smooth passes to Carr. Outside, James. They set the pick. It's up a 3. Here's B-Train. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Temple. Here's Dick. For 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Smooth. But put that, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Dick passes to Stevens. Now Wells. Now Dick. The 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Smooth passes to Beatrice. Here's Whitehead. Outside, James. Pass to Carr. Here's Whitehead. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Whitehead's got 11 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Fades away. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Smooth's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James outside. There's B-Train, covered by Barnes. B-Train's shot is good. And it's a 6-point Mexico City lead.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Barnes passes to Dick. Here's Stevens. 11 points in the game. Back to Dick. Fires the 3. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Smooth's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's Whitehead. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Stevens, the pass to Barnes. Dick sets a screen for Barnes. picked his pocket. In the corner, it's James. Yep, that one goes. James has got his first points of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Mexico City.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Catching up on the changes for Mexico City. Collins comes in for Carr, and it's Matthews in for James. Now here's Wells. He's got 8, 4 on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Smooth. 15 points in the game. Shot by Collins, no good. And here is Barnes. Pass to Dick to stop the drought. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Matthews. Here's Whitehead. Back to Collins. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good. Whitehead's got 5 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Stephens. 11 points in the game. Bells passes to Temple. Here's Stephens. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's B-Train. He's got 14. Matthews, no good. Now Barnes. Here's Stephens. Pass to Dick. From downtown, buries it from 3-point range. Dick's got 31 points.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Smooth. 15 points in the game. Here's B-Train. Hangs in the air, and that one drops. B-Train's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the middle. Barnes down low. Stolen. It's Matthews on the wing. Pass to Whitehead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Mexico City shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw, good. Matthews. Watson, he's checked in for Barnes. No free throws good from Matthews. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Stephens. He's got 11. Pass to Temple. Now Dick. Takes a 3. Matthews with the rebound. Matthews has got his 5th rebound in this one. Matthews scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Just nice strength
Second
there,
team
and
foul.
then just off with the shot.
Mexico City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you got a shooting percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The Raptors making a switch here. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. And the rejection by James. Matthews with it. 8 points for him. Outside Collins. He cleans that one off the back line, and down it falls. Collins has got the lead up to 11 now for Mexico City. After shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Walton. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Matthews with the steal. The kick out to Matthews. And here's Collins. Back to Matthews. Off target from outside. Now, here's Watson. Here's Tyler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bronny James. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making a ball. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Mexico City with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run.
Raptors foul. Walton. First personal foul. Third team foul.
To Collins. Outside Matthews. It's good from long range. Matthews has got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Barrett kicks to Walton. Just 5 on the clock. Watson the screen. Barrett wide open. He fires. And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Mexico City leading by 13. Outside Matthews. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Collins from outside. Collins has gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Here's Tyler. And the rejection by Collins.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
James dishes to Collins. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Matthews out there at B-Train. Then it's Collins. Then there's Smooth. And it's Whitehead in at the 2 spot. Bounce pass Dick. Stevens, the pass to Wells. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. He lobs it up.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Dick sets a screen for Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance now. We'll go look at the schedule for Mexico City.
Shooting for Toronto.
On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Warriors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the inside, B-Train. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Pulled loose. Barnes outside. Wells sets the pick for Barnes. In the corner, it's Temple. Here's Dick. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Smooth passes to Collins. Here's Smooth. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time. And Mexico City leads by 15.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Nobody near Barnes. Misses the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2. Number 34.
So he gets them both. Here's Steffens. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wells passes to Temple. Here's Steffens. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Smooth with the rebound. Smooth's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's B-Train. Pass to Smooth. Inside. Deflects the pass. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 21 points for B-Train.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Raptors call timeout.
All right, let's keep it going for your Mexico City Dancers.
Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. To the paint. Temple gets the bucket.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Smooth passes to B-Train. Here's Whitehead. Offensive rebound. Smooth. The kick out to Matthews. Mexico City moving it around. 6 to shoot. They shoot again. And it goes down 2 points. And Mexico City leads by 19.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Fires for 3. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good. We've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over. Out to the right wing. Outside Matthews. Collins passes to Smooth. Here's Whitehead. Lets the three fly. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Dick can't get it to go. Mexico City leading by 20. Here's Matthews. Good, nice job down low. Matthews has got 10 points in just the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Stevens, the pass to Dick. Wells with it. He's picked up by Collins. Pass to Steffens. 5 to shoot. Back to Dick. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Matthews passes to Smooth. Outside Matthews. And Mexico City, another 3.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Wells' shot is good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal squeeze.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Stevens, the pass to Dick. Here's Steffens. He's covered by Matthews. Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Dick.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Outside Matthews. Here's Smooth. Oh, that was something else.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Steffens. Barnes outside. Driving in, and he lays it straight in. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Smooth. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Oh, good on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Here's Whitehead. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. 4th team foul.
Kicks it out to Collins. Smooth passes to Collins. Over Temple. And it drops after rolling around the rim.
Great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every passing.
The Raptors call timeout. And now a moment present the New Balance Player of the Game, B-Train.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
What a connection he has, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Smooth. 5 on the clock. Mexico City needs to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Stevens, the pass to Temple. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Dick. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mexico City leading by 22. Outside Collins. Outside Matthews. Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes. Pass to B-Train. It's blocked.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Mexico City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dump. Connects again from distance.
And, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's B-Train, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Temple. Barnes outside. Here's Dick. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Mexico City. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Smooth. And so it's Mexico City winning this one. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of the